Greetings petrolheads, welcome back to Automation, and today, first things first, I'm gonna announce another stream before I forget it. It's gonna be this coming Friday again at the same time, 4 p.m. GMT plus 2. Only that this time we're gonna have, I'm gonna have more time at my disposal because, well, unlike previous week, there's no Action Hank tournament for me, so we can stream a little longer. So, twitch.tv/Tom_Hanks. Check me out, say hello, have a little chat, have a little conversation in the chat. And for today, we are going to build another muscle car in our campaign. For 1967, I think. Yep. And whereas the Vulture is like the sportier muscle car, the one that's more about performance, this one will also have the 7-liter engine, just spoilers, but it'll be more about luxury, more about, the elegance in driving and whatnot. It'll have a significantly different, just very different looks from the Vulture. Also, you can see that I lowered this rear end here to make it a little bit more coupe-ish, a little bit more rounded. Think of this as the new Hephaestus in a, how shall we put it, in a muscle car's suit, if you will. So with that, we're gonna go with galvanized steel. Longitudinal engine placement, make double wishbones up front, and I think we're gonna go for double wishbones on rear as well. Even though it wasn't really popular back then to have double wishbone rear suspension, if you're gonna have double wishbones on one axle, might as well put it on the other one too to have better performance and all that. And also I'm gonna go with aluminium for the body panels for the better prestige. What is the prestige is low on fiberglass, so yeah, okay. Looks. Sure, we're gonna put a big AMW grill on here. Let's revise the position of this just a little bit. And then make this shorter. And then, should we give this thing hidden headlights? I don't think so. Instead, I think we're gonna give this guy some regular old headlights, maybe rectangular ones. But if so, we're gonna have to make them bigger than they are now. Let's just see how this looks. Not quite what I was looking for. Maybe we should make the grills larger? If so, we're gonna try it out right now. And now put the headlights on. Sure, that's more like it. And now we're gonna give this thing some chrome. Wait, what is this? Oh, I see. It's not what I want. But it's nice to have. It's nice to know. Are the rectangular lights a little bit too modern for the late 60s? I mean, double rectangular headlights being too modern is, you know, kind of a question of its own, but still, for the late 60s, I think we're gonna have to go with round ones, right? But which ones? These? Not really satisfied with these. Should we go with these instead? Better, but actually I kind of preferred the rectangular ones. So you know what, screw it. If it's a little bit futuristic for its time, so be it. You don't always have to be conservative, do you? Alrighty, so let's get that in here. Add a little bit of chrome to the sides. To make sure people know that this is prestigious, a prestigious car, not just a regular old kind of, I don't want to say cheap, but you know, regular muscle car. Because muscle cars, like the point of muscle cars was to be fast, obviously, but also affordable. This is not so much about its affordability, but it is still about speed, I can tell you that much. It's about the prestige too. Maybe we even build an inline-six version of this as well. Might happen. Because inline-sixes are obviously more like smoother, more comfortable and whatnot. As far as rear lights go, you know what, let's handle the exhaust first. Because that's the easier part. That. And then this right here. Okay, there goes that. So what do we do about the taillights now? I think we go for rectangular ones. Something like this. Oh, you know what? We could go for something like that instead. And then we could do... We could give it one of these things. And on here, actually, you know what? Drag this across or around the taillights. Yeah, okay. Then we're gonna put the badge on here as well. And we're gonna put an indicator on here. Not very big though. More like that. Alrighty, I think that's fine for now. As far as aesthetics go, maybe the number plate up front is a little bit too big. Maybe you also add a little bit of chrome to the bottom of the front end. Should we add some fog lights? Actually, that's not a bad idea, I think. So we'll clone you. Make that smaller. Wait, what? Get you over here. And then make this longer and thinner. Yes, okay, good. So that is going to be the 1967 AMW Kestrel. Alrighty. There is that. We are gonna flare the wheel arches. We are gonna make this red. Please. Can I now flare the wheel arches? I cannot. So we're gonna go back here. $155 is the maximum up front, really? You've got to be kidding me. Okay, that's got to be a visual glitch, because I don't think 155s all around is the maximum tire width. Let's apply that. Engine wise, we're gonna have a pretty easy choice. We only have to look out for a 1967 V8. There we go. Since this is more about luxury, you might go for an automatic transmission. Let's try it. It's only a 3-speed. At the same time, we don't need more than 3 speeds anyway. Let's go up to here. First gear will top out over 100 kilometers an hour. We'll talk about the differential a little bit later. Definitely sports tires. .235 is the maximum size here. It's a little bit annoying. Solid discs, obviously, like we really gotta make this thing stop. No under tray. No need to worry about wing angles, and cooling is going to be sufficient. You know what? Let's put a little bit of quality into the aerodynamics. Let's put 5 seats in there with luxury interior and a phonograph. And then we have advanced safety. So this is going to be a pretty heavy car, that is for sure. However, it'll be very comfortable, very prestigious, and just overall very nice to drive, hopefully. 20.9 drivability, 32.2 comfort. What kind of mufflers do we have? Oh yeah, sure. For this one, we're gonna do exactly the same setup, only with 2 reverse flow mufflers. That brought up comfort some more. It did hurt almost everything else though. Also, we're using basically 30 liters per 100 kilometers, but you know, there's bigger issues than that. For example, what does it do down the quarter mile? It'll reach 173 kilometers an hour over the quarter mile. That's 107 miles per hour. That's not bad. Like anything that reaches over 100 miles per hour over the quarter mile, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty fast. Let's see. How's our suspension looking? Not too bad. We are going to increase the rear spring stiffness though. That's going to bring up sportiness and drivability. It'll hurt comfort a little bit. That is totally okay, because yeah, I think that's about where I want to be. Okay. Okay. If we now decrease this a little bit, that'll increase drivability and comfort. Those are the 2 most important stats that we care about here on this car. So we're gonna go a little bit up again. Yeah, 25.2 drivability is totally fine now. About this, what about the front spring? That'll decrease drivability, unfortunately. Okay, can we reduce this a little bit? Yes, we can, and it'll give us drivability but lose comfort. Well, doesn't make a big difference either way. We do have brake fade. That is to be expected. I don't want to go for... Holy crap, do you see this wheel spin? It's 80.1%. I have no idea what causes that, but definitely go with this. We're still at 46.3%. Which is, you know, better, but at the same time not really good. What does it do? What does it do now? Man, 80% wheel spin. I don't think I've ever had that much before. And you know what? This is not gonna set any speed records anyway. So let's detune this engine a little bit. Okay. We're gonna decrease this. We're gonna decrease that. Wait, what? I feel like now we're using 98. Okay. Definitely, we're gonna decrease the red line to say 5200. Now I think what we're gonna do is adjust this so we have a nice flat torque curve, and then reduce the cam profile. I want to be at about 421 is not a bad number to be at. 425, yeah, that's good. That's good for now. Now the wheel spin is worse, but also we have revised gearing due to the thing. Yeah, now the wheel spin is much better. Also the economy is better. And drivability, look at that. 39.5. We're also making infinite emissions. You know, green piss didn't really exist yet. And in the, or at least not care very much about cars relative to the way it is now. We're still doing a 0 to 100 in 6.4 seconds, so it's not slow by any means. Quarter mile is not all that much slower. So you know what? I think this was actually the right choice. Average reliability is 51.8. What is the reliability of this? 38.3 only? We're having valve float. We're having the best internals though. So you can't do much about that. Do we really need a performance intake on this thing? I don't think we do. 421. For 28, that's a little too much. At the same time. Okay, 430 is fine too. Like, not really gonna complain. We also have a really nice torque curve now. So that brought drivability down ever so slightly. Comfort went up a little bit. Prestige went up. Safety went up. Weight went to a very nice number here, 1650 kilograms dead. At least it's a round number. It's not a fantastic number to have on a muscle car, but still. Let's see how this actually does. It's a hypercar, it's a supercar, it's a premium muscle car. That is actually what I would have liked it to be, however it is a little bit expensive for that category. It is extremely potent here in this category though. Prestige is very high. The spoiling is not that high though. Like, I don't know. Standing kilometer is probably pretty good. Anyway, let me know what you think about this car. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, leave a comment if you did. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.